welcome back to the Selenium architecture. So in the first session we learned about Selenium types and everything. In this lecture we are going to understand about Selenium WebDriver architecture. So this is the simple diagram which you can see on the screen. We have a client and a server, both are communicating using the HTTP protocol. So this is like our simple client to server relationship, which usually always there whenever any API communicates. So here we are going to learn about how the Selenium client library uses that protocol, HTTP protocol, and how does it helps us to help the client to communicate with the server using that. So what it does, it let's suppose you have written any Java code in some IDE. You run that code, that will be converted by this client library into JSON format, because the browsers have browser driver which will understand the JSON format, and through HTTP protocol it will be sent to the browser drivers which are different for all the browsers, and the browser drivers will check the compatibility and it will give this JSON to the servers. And this is the way how the Selenium code works. So this is the simple architecture. So what is being written here is, like, after you trigger the test, like complete Selenium code which we have written will be converted into this JSON format, and this generated JSON will be sent to the browser driver through HTTP protocol. About this note which is written here, like each browser contains a separate browser driver. In our next lecture we are going to deep dive into it, like what does this line means. But just for now, just keep this in mind, like if we have Chrome, we'll be having different driver, Chrome driver. For Firefox we have different. For Microsoft Edge we have different browser drivers. So this is what this note means. Now browser drivers communicate with the respective browsers and execute the commands by interpreting this JSON which it received on the browser. The browser driver receives responses back from the browser and send the JSON response back to the client. So this driver is the intermediate between these client and the server. Now there is one frequently asked question which is there for interviews, like what are the main components of Selenium architecture. You can just comment down the below about the components and we can discuss on that. Thank you.